Hey, what's going on, guys? Today's January 3rd. It's now been one complete month, one entire month since I started this. I started on December 3rd, and so far, so good. I haven't had any cravings, no fast food the entire month. Well, let's see what happens these next, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. But I'm gonna go ahead and take my weight. This is actually gonna be my final weigh-in weekly. I'm gonna start taking my weight at the end of the month from here on out. From January on down to like the end of May, something like that. But that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And I'm gonna take my weight right now, see how I did. Last week I weighed 206.6, I believe the weight was. So, well, let's check and see where I'm at. All right, guys, the new weight's 204, right on the dot. So that's 2.6 pounds. That's not bad, but it's like I said, the scale's it's gonna be doing different stuff. It's gonna stay the same for a few weeks. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go down. I've been doing everything right as far as my eating habits. I've been eating right. I haven't messed up. So it is what it is. The first time I weighed in, I lost 6 pounds. Second time, I want to say I stayed the same. Third time, I lost like 3 pounds. Now it's another 2.6, almost 3 pounds. So, a lot of it's going to be water. Some of it's going to be fat. But I think it's going to be a lot better if I just take my weight at the end of the month. And all I'm looking for is a good 6 to 8 pounds. If I can get 6 to 8 pounds a month, then, I'm doing pretty good. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and shoot for. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to start making better videos with, what I'm eating and stuff like that, and how y'all can do the same if y'all want. Everybody's different. It all depends on your weight, your height, your age, and whether you're male or female, but I'll show y'all what I do. I use the help of ChatGPT. So I'll tell y'all, how to type in the information you need to type in, or the information you need to give ChatGPT. And we'll go over that. We'll go over that later, maybe on the next clip or so. But for the most part, I'll stick to the same foods. If I'm making ground turkey, then I eat that for, 3 or 4 days. And then I'll switch over to something else. I have like maybe 5 or 6 options that I keep, I keep switching them out every 3 or 4 days. I eat the same thing for 3 or 4 days, and then I go to something else. And it just keeps it, it's way better than eating chicken breast, rice, and broccoli every single day for lunch and dinner for the next 6 months. That. But anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next clip. Peace. All right, what's up, guys? Today is Sunday, refeed day. So I'm gonna make 6 protein pancakes, some egg whites. I'm gonna do about 3 servings. It's 46 grams a serving. So that's gonna be 138 grams of egg whites. All right, and I'll post a photo right there of MyFitnessPal showing my pancakes, my sugar-free syrup, and the egg whites, 138 grams. So now remember, guys, this is what I do. Everyone is different according to your height, your weight, your age, and whether you're male or female. So I'll go over all that later, what I did as far as asking ChatGPT all the different things. For anyone that's, just checking out these videos. All right, I got pretty close. It's 139 grams right there. So I'm gonna make that real quick and throw that on top of the pancakes with sugar-free syrup, 2 servings. And that's gonna be breakfast. I'm gonna use some of that. I can't believe it's not butter, spray. I don't know if this stuff's any good or not. I haven't done any research on it, but it's 0 calories, so 0 calories is my favorite. So I'm gonna try that. I usually use extra virgin olive oil, but my wife saw this stuff at the store. She said 0 calorie. She knows how I'm a big fan of 0 calories, so I'm gonna give it a try. Alright guys, there it is right there. 6 protein pancakes, 138 grams of egg whites, and 2 servings of sugar-free syrup. Protein pancakes, they're gonna give me 30 grams of protein for all 6, 54 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat. The sugar-free syrup, that's nothing but carbs right there. That's what I'm looking for today. I'm looking for about 400 grams of carbs, so for 2 servings of that sugar-free syrup, that's 42.6 grams. For the egg whites, all the egg whites is nothing but protein. There's no carbs, no fats. It's just 15 grams of protein for the 3 servings. So that's what I got right there for the egg whites. Well, that's it right there. That's gonna be breakfast. I'll show y'all what I got planned for lunch. Dinner, I got a couple of snacks today I gotta hit. Let me see. 2,638 calories for the day, which I'll pretty much be at maintenance. I might be in a slight deficit still. I'm gonna do 2 hours of treadmill today, so I should still be in a deficit, but I'll just show y'all my macros on here. I'll still post it. Let me see if I can show y'all the macros on here for the entire day. So those are the macros for the entire day. My carbs are gonna be at 399. It's as close as 400 as I'm gonna get. My fats, I'll try to keep it under 35, so that's 34, that's perfect. And protein, as long as I get over 150, I'm good. So 175, I mean, I can't beat that. And when I say I can't beat that, I mean, you know, staying at the calories that I'm at right now. I could go 3,000 calories or more if I really wanted to, but I mean, these macros, they're perfect for me, so I'm gonna stay right there where I'm at. But the goal is gonna be to do this refeed on Sunday. That way I could carb up, and then I'm gonna start tapering off the carbs throughout the week. I was supposed to be doing this last week. I didn't do too good of a job tapering off. I stayed in the high 200s for the whole week. So I don't know if this is the best thing to do. This is all becoming like an experiment to me. So I'm just experimenting. You know, I dropped 8 or 9 pounds on month number 1 on the first month. So we'll see how the second month goes. You know, I'm asking ChatGPT certain things, and it's giving me some feedback, and I'm just following that. But I'll explain a little bit more after all this day of refeed. I'll sit down and I'll explain exactly what I'm doing and how it can work for you if you want to try it as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I'll see you on the next clip. Peace. All right, guys, it's time for lunch. I'm about to make my lunch. Let me show y'all what I got here. All right, guys, this is gonna be lunch right here. Got my chicken already made, my jasmine rice. Be eating this for like the next 3 days at least. Here's what it looks like on my FitnessPal. Got 10 ounces of jasmine rice, my barbecue sauce, G Hughes. That's 2 servings for 20 calories. I'm gonna throw 2 lightly salted rice cakes in there. Those are 35 calories each. and the fajita seasoned chicken thighs. I'll show y'all that right now. All right, guys, these are the fajitas I use right here. H-E-B chicken thigh fajitas, boneless, skinless. I'll be working on these for about the next 3 or 4 days. You know, I don't only eat whole foods. I mean, there's some stuff that I consume that's highly processed, but you know, I switch it up. That way it don't get so boring. I'll show y'all another meat I use that's probably not the best, but I use it every once in a while. I also use that right there, that shredded beef brisket, every now and then. I use that every now and then. I only use that like if, you know, I don't know, if I just want something different. I use that, put some G Hughes barbecue sauce on it, throw my jasmine rice in there, and I mean, it comes out really good. I got several different options just to, you know, just to change things up a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together real quick. Gotta weigh it all out. That's 6 ounces right there of chicken. I'm gonna use 10 ounces of rice. But first I gotta chop up this chicken. There it is. 10 ounces of jasmine rice. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave. Got my 2 rice cakes right here. I'm gonna smash them up. Put them in a little Ziploc bag. Just crush them up real quick. That's it right there. That's 2 rice cakes. Just smash them up by hand. I'm gonna add that in. All right, guys, I throw the rice cakes in there to add more volume and a few more carbs. That's it. Mostly for the volume, though. I want to feel full like all day. It's refeed day, so I take advantage in that way. I'm gonna feel sick full today. I'm not gonna even want to think about food tonight. Put me 2 servings, 60 grams of G Hughes barbecue sauce. I really can't see. Oh, right, that ain't bad. I went 3 grams over. Threw a little mustard on there. And I'm also gonna add some of this G Hughes sugar-free sweet chili sauce. Stuff tastes pretty good. 1 serving is 30 grams. 30 grams for only 5 calories. It's pretty much just mush, you know, but it don't taste bad. I mean, it tastes pretty good with them sauces in there. It's not so bland, like I said earlier in that last clip. Just eating, you know, rice, broccoli, and just dried up chicken breast. I mean, I'm not doing that for 6 months straight. I ain't a fan of that at all. If you can do that, all that's gonna do is just, it might work a lot faster. You know, but what's the rush? It's a lifestyle change. And if I can make this lifestyle change taste a little better, then why not? I forgot to add some seasoning though. Hang on. Black pepper. I grabbed onion powder, that's the wrong one. Smoked paprika. Garlic powder. A little bit of each, not too much. And this is looking really, really dry. I forgot to do the Coke Zero thing. So I'm gonna add another serving of barbecue sauce. It's only 10 more calories. So I'm gonna add another 30 grams of G Hughes barbecue sauce to this. I don't like how dry it is. And I'm actually gonna add a little bit of Coke Zero to it. That way I can thin it out some. It's a bit dry. Sugar-free, caffeine-free. Since I already have my coffee, made me a strong coffee today, so I don't need much more caffeine. Now, had I done this with the 2 servings of barbecue sauce that I threw in there in the first place, I wouldn't have had to go for the 3rd, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna put 1 serving of G Hughes barbecue sauce in this bowl, put a little bit of Coke Zero, thin it out, put it in there, and I'll be done. So it looks like right there. I'm gonna thin it out. That's before. It looks a bit dry. Now mix that in, it don't look so dry no more. So that's gonna be lunch right there. Next is gonna be a midday snack. I got 2 snacks for today. One is high in carbs and the other is high in protein. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I will see y'all on the next clip for, I guess we'll call it a midday snack. Peace. All right, that's my midday snack right there. It's 400 grams of sweet potato and 2 servings of picante sauce. All right, guys, dinner is exactly the same thing as lunch. 6 ounces of chicken thighs, fajita chicken thighs, 10 ounces of jasmine rice, 2 rice cakes. For sauces, the sweet chili sauce, G Hughes, and G Hughes barbecue sauce. For the spices, black pepper, smoked paprika, and a little bit of garlic powder. That is dinner. All right, guys, this is the last and final meal of the day. I'm gonna tell you what that was. That was 2 of those Oikos protein yogurts. I had 2 of those. I had half a scoop of this vanilla bean Ascent whey protein, and 50 grams of blueberries. And that's it for the Sunday refeed. All right, guys, before I end this, I want to let y'all know real quick what I did, or how I asked ChatGPT, the questions that I did. Y'all give me 1 second. So basically what I did is I just gave it some information about my height, my weight, how old I am. I'm a male, and I asked about how many calories I should be consuming, what macros I should be, following. I told it I wanted to walk 10,000 steps, and I wanted to lose 40 pounds. So that's what I put right here. And it gives you everything. How long will it take you to lose 40 pounds? It gives you your stats. It gives you your timeline right there. And you got 2 choices. I mean, you can either lose it in 40 weeks. You can lose it in 27 weeks, 9 to 10 months, 6 to 7 months. It gives you everything. Your maintenance calories, your estimated TDEE, everything. Right here, to lose 1 to 1.5 pounds, it tells you that. Your macro breakdown, proteins, fats, carbs. It gives you all that information. Weekly fat loss expectations, training plus steps. It tells you it's the perfect setup right here. It tells you what to do, what not to do, what'll slow your progress. It gives you so much information, and then it asks you if you want more information. But basically, that's all you have to do. If you want to walk 30 minutes a day, you can post. You can put that on there. I want to walk 30 minutes a day. If you want to lift weights, which I recommend you should, if you're going through like a weight loss journey, you don't have to, but to preserve some muscle mass, you might want to do that. But you could put that on there. And it'll give you a timeline. It'll give you a timeline. It's like a rough estimate. So that's what I'm following right now. I'm gonna be changing things up this month. I'm gonna be doing some incline walking on the treadmill. Incline walking, in the mornings after my workout, after I lift weights, and then maybe some flat treadmill in the evening. I'm gonna keep switching it up. I'm playing with the macros, stuff like that. I'm just experimenting. But I did lose like 8 or 9 pounds. Let me see. I lost 11 pounds this last month. Some of it's gonna be water, some of it's gonna be fat, and I mean it turned out pretty good. This last month, the month of December. So I'm excited about January. I haven't had any cravings, which is crazy to me because I don't think I've ever not craved some type of fast food. But it's new. I'm trying to get used to it. I had asked ChatGPT about that, how that works, and it just basically says that, my biology has changed. Like I've rewired my mind to do what I'm doing right now. So it's just something that I've got myself used to, and it's normal for me now. So I'm excited about these next, 4 or 5 months or however long it takes me, to reach my goal. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to get there if I just keep sticking to this blueprint it's giving me. So I mean, it's not gonna be 100% accurate. Like, I mean, it might be a week off, 2 weeks off. Hell, it might be a month off. I mean, who knows? But the scale is going in the right direction, and the scale's another thing. I mean, I figure unless you're really overweight, when I was a little above 300 pounds, I kept seeing the scale drop. I mean, it did that. It just kept dropping until I reached about 220 pounds. Once I reached 220, I guess that's closer to my ideal weight because I am 6 foot tall. It stalled out, but it stalled out for certain reasons. I mean, look, it's dropping now, right? So I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. I was eating fast food. I was eating basically whatever I wanted and just working out a lot, but it's true what they say. I mean, you can't outwork a bad diet. So now I'm getting back on track. I'm excited about this next month. We'll see what happens. But that's basically all you got to do, guys. Just tell ChatGPT what it is you want to do, and it'll give you a whole list of just all kinds of stuff, and you can even put the foods that you want to eat, and it'll create a meal plan for you. Let's just say when someone says, oh, you have to eat like salmon and asparagus, I mean, you lost me already. I mean, so I put the foods on there that I want to eat, and it'll create a meal plan for you, with the macros that is telling you to go by. So that's what's so cool about it. But that's all you got to do. It's not hard to do. The app is free. I'm also gonna put a list of the foods that I eat. I'm gonna leave it up here for a little while, and y'all can use those too. You can type in all that stuff and it'll create meal plans for you. What I usually do is I stick to, let's say if I'm eating ground turkey, I make about 4 or 5 pounds, and that's what I eat for, a good 3-4 days. And my wife's also on this journey with me, so it's both of us. So whatever I make, it's like 4 or 5 pounds of this, 4 or 5 pounds of that, and I just switch. So I'll go from ground turkey to, I don't know, maybe I'll give me a rotisserie chicken, or maybe it's chicken breast, or whatever it is, ground beef, whatever it is, I constantly just switch it out. That way I don't get bored with it. And I mean, as long as you can track it, it's fine. You can pretty much have whatever you want. I mentioned in like my very first video that I would recommend you stay away from fast food because I don't know, it's they say, I even asked ChatGPT, what is it about fast food? They say that food scientists make stuff very, very addicting. They add the right amount of fats, salt, sugar, I mean, stuff like that, and they make it to where it spikes, like dopamine, and it pretty much it pretty much makes us crave the hell out of that stuff. So I don't know. Not only that, but nutrition wise, you just don't want to be putting a lot of trash in your body. But that's up to the individual. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I'm just sharing what I've been doing. But I'm not a professional. I'm not a certified trainer or doctor, anything like that. I'm nothing like that. I'm just someone on a journey trying to figure it out. And I'm kind of experimenting with things right now. That's all. So right now at the moment, I've been messing with the macros a little bit, messing with the carbs, going up in carbs, dropping the carbs throughout the week, just doing different things. And now I'm gonna start switching out the workouts a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'll do some incline treadmill in the morning and some flat treadmill in the afternoon or in the evening. Maybe I'll switch up my Monday through Friday lifting weights to 3 times a week, full body. I mean, I don't know, but I am gonna be switching stuff up. And another thing I need to go do is get me a DEXA scan. I need to go do that. Hopefully, maybe within the next week or so, at least within the next week or two, I need to go get me another DEXA scan to see where I'm at. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right now. I just wanted to share this with you and show y'all how y'all can do the same. I don't know, maybe I want to watch and follow me up until the point where maybe around May or something, just to see how it works out for me. If it works out really well, then maybe it's something you can consider doing. If you're the type of person that just don't know what to do. I mean, there's a lot of us out there. There's a lot of us out there that just don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to lose weight. I mean, yeah, it took me a while to even learn to start reading food labels and stuff. So I know how it is. I would never talk down on anybody. Because I know how it is. I know how it is to battle with food addiction and stuff like that. I mean, I'm actually convinced now that a lot of us are addicted to food, to certain types of food, and I mean, we don't even know it. I mean, we just live our normal day-to-day lives, and some of us have issues with it, some of us don't. But I think in a way, we're all addicted to this. It's like we're introduced to this as kids, and then we grow up, we become adults, we can have whatever we want, and who's gonna stop us? If I want to go get me 2 or 3 Big Macs right now, who's gonna stop me? Nobody is. So it is what it is. But you're only watching this, or any type of weight loss journey, only if you care. People that don't care, I mean, they're gonna do what they do. They're for damn sure not gonna be watching no kind of a weight loss journey and stuff like that. So I get it. If you're the type of person that you've been trying, you don't know what else to do, maybe this will work for you. So I get it. There's a lot of diets out there. You got all different kinds of diets. You got carnivore, you got keto, Mediterranean diet. You got all kinds of diets out there, and a lot of people are falling off of them. I find what I'm doing to be sustainable. It's sustainable. It's not that bad. It's not like it's not torture. You get used to it. The food doesn't taste bad, especially with these sauces. I know they're highly processed and stuff like that, but it's all right. I mean, it is what it is. If I can make it, if I can make these foods taste a little better, that's what I'm going to do. And it's been working for me. So maybe it could work for you too. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end it, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.